honestly. But we'll have all of this shit to bring in too. And then I'll have a few of those things to move around, those mining things to move around. But yeah, so far, if it's only those two, I mean, there was a very high medical and that was a very high construction, which does kind of suck, but not super critical. Viper, have you got the plague at all? Because just checking if you're going to go for a sad wander. You're immune. Okay, that's fine. And you've got dementia and you're frail. Rightio. I'll leave you be, mate. Tro's almost finished down here. They're going to be a while to get back down there, so I'm going to leave them alone. I don't think I have limestone on this. Or maybe I do. I might need to bring a drill down just to exclusively try to pull out some limestone, because we don't have... We should have some limestone rocks being brought up, I would imagine. Because there's like limestone and shit here. Can I know you're working on that area, but I've got 2 already there. Can I bring you over like here? And the reason why I want to put 1 inside here is because I know that there's limestone here. And like we could probably get some outside and shit. But I need it to finish a wall. And I'm questioning if we just don't have it set to do. I guess we have all the other blocks to do first. But we got limestone chunks. Hold on, I don't need to move that one if that's the case. Leave that shit alone. What's that? Quest expired. Hold on. That was the turrets one, the Super Sonar Core. I left that alone. I did not want that. We've still got this bandit camp one, which has like 13 pirates to go to for potentially having resurrected mech serums. I'm just not sure where I'm gonna save that in this space. I feel like I need to put it on the floor in like one of the fucking like pet rooms or something like that and like lock it so that like my people can't get to it. Like I have like these kind of spaces, right? And I could potentially put it on the ground just inside of here and then put it behind like a door that they're not allowed to get to. Like I could turn this into like a pet door, for instance. But I don't know. I also don't know why that one corner is raining when this whole thing should be open, but I don't know how they've closed in the roof then. They're not supposed to have closed it in ever at all. Alright, hold on. Let me go fix that up. I don't think they can reach it for starters, but I need you guys to remove the roof on this because it's not supposed to have one. I don't think they can reach it. I think it would be, if I had to pop the door open for them to do it, they can maybe reach it when they repair it. But apart from that, they can't do much else. Either way, it is technically open. So I guess that's good. And temperature-wise, it's not hot because it is open. It's not open in the way that I kind of wanted that to be. Caravans arrived. Alright. How are you lot doing? Because who's the worst in this? Possibly... Not you. Not you. Everybody's starting to calm down after they've arrived. Okay, it's none of them are upset, so you guys must have eaten. Let's have a quick look at your health. Let's see. Malnutrition, moderate. Severe, moderate. Not even a problem. Irina, love, I'm going to have to sort you out. We'll see how we go with this, because I'm like, I brought you back and we lost 2 people, love. And why is this not in order? Where the fuck is Irina in here? Is this in... I don't know what order this shit's changed around in. Hold on. Fucking hell. Chuck it on like drug policy for a moment, because it's either going to put them at the top or the very bottom. Nope. It hasn't. Alright, hold on. Chuck them into like name order. Chuck them out of name order. This is like alphabetical, up, down, reverse. So I saw Irela. Insulting spree, that's fine. Why aren't you at the bottom? Is it because you haven't actually walked into the colony yet? Where'd you go? There you are. Hide in room, kit, insulting spree, insulting spree. Okay, they're all kind of having insulting sprees. I'm curious about you, because you say you're part of Asora, but I'm not seeing you in the list. And you should be, the way this works is you should be the very last person. They must have changed something. There you are. You're above Nora. Weird. I think you're a daytimer. I should double check that. But somebody's in a medical emergency. I will have to have a look at that in a sec. So, Irina, what is your thing? You're a daytimer. So Irina's up here. I don't know why it's changed that. Something must have updated. That's not going to make it easy to find people and allocate their skills. I don't know if this is going to put you in. There you are. All right, let's get you some skills in order. The person that's currently down can wait just a second, probably. You're a hunting, do healing sort of stuff, doctor, construction. I guess you came in with some of the skills. You got like a low growing, but we're going to get you some skills up on that. And I don't really need people that can do researching, but I mean, if you've got it available, go do it. We'll have to get you a gun. Whoever was downed was fine. Baroda is our medical emergency. They have extreme plague. They look like they're very close to maybe getting immune to it. They do plants and shit too. Plants and cooking. They're also somebody that does kind, so I don't know. We'll have to see if you survive. I'm curious if any of my originals are actually going to die or not, or if we're just going to accept 2 deaths. Which colonist needs rescue? Fedrin, mate. Byro, get your ass back here and do a rescue, love. What's your problem? Plague extreme? It's a very close balance on that one. There's a lot of people in here like mingling now, which is, I guess, fine. Fire setting spree huntsman, that's not really an issue. As long as they're not inside somewhere, for the most part. Dan's over here doing insulting and stuff. I just realized that she's not coming back as a prisoner, so prepping the prison wasn't really an issue. I was thinking we were bringing back as a prisoner this whole time. I'm like, no, she's legit. Also, you guys could bring him out of there. Medical emergency, Broder, Fedrin. Yeah, I bet you guys are probably pretty fucked up at the moment. Okay, let's try to get some animals culled. We're gonna get a few of them probably auto-cull off here anyway. I don't want to take down their numbers specifically. What I want to do is I want to go down to the female yaks category, and I want to just manually take a few out of each area. Preferably ones that are not actively probably pregnant, because I will probably be able to get their calves off them if I can. Hide and remits, that's fine. Get you 3, 4 here. A couple of extras there. And a couple of extra ones. We're going to cull off a whole bunch of the males anyway. It's fine. But I also want to take out a big chunk, if I can, of a lot of the yaks. Because I have a lot of yaks. I have a lot of yaks specifically on the bottom half of my map. I'll take a look at other animals in a moment, but the yaks can kind of go first, and then I'll have a look at how they got balanced out in a minute. Because some of them might get cold up there. So Mitz is hiding in her room, that's fine. Shit's on fire outside in the rains, that's also fine. It's actually a good time to be doing that, I guess. And they did technically bring back meals from that, but they all did technically eat. I should have just sent it to them sooner. Would have been better. And they've already remade that thing, which is nice. So, need warm clothes. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to adjust their temperatures out here because this is going to get cold soon. We're going to have to go turn off all of the air conditioners. Honestly. Try not to get any of the kitchens if I can. And just try to get all of the bedrooms. The dining room's fine. It can be part of this. I just want to make sure that if I'm turning them off, they're all going off about the same time, you know? Just not getting the kitchen, ideally, because we don't want to turn off the refrigeration. Get you lot to, I think that's all of the other ones. That's got those two. I am missing this one. I've got that one, and I'm ignoring the kitchen. Okay, so let's turn that shit off. Turn them all off. That way they're off for coming into fucking winter or whatever, or fall, I guess. Because it should get kind of cold now. Let's see, tattered apparel. There's only 35 people with tattered apparel, so everybody's changing out of that. Lauren's exhausted. She was in the caravan. Medical treatment. Dodsworth. What kind of treatment you need? You got plague major. You're tending to yourself. We'll see how that goes. Colonist needs rescue. Tofu had major. I don't know what you're auto-saving, but let me get to Tofu. You rescue Tofu. Tofu had extreme. He's close to immunity, but he doesn't have it yet. And there's a bunch of colonists that obviously have dropped their weapons and shit. There's a whole bunch of people that are like extreme break risks. Also, if this one goes ahead and I can accept that quest, honestly, they could really do it for fucking Psychic Soothe Pulsar to calm the shit down, but I don't have one of those. And I don't want to grab it as the quest. Medical treatment? Yeah, I know you need treatment. Who's in this area? There's Sam's nearby. I thought Sam could do medical. Hold on. Sam can do 5 medical, but he's not as good as somebody else. I thought Alligator could do medical, but I think he does cooking and plants and shit. He does. Dodsworth is self-tending. If you got good medical, can you tend to Tofu? Oh, you can't tend to Tofu right afterwards. Okay. Hopefully we've got somebody else coming for Tofu. If that's the case. Who is in the area that could work on Tofu? Wolverine's having a sad wander. That's fine. They came back in the caravan. Jet, Spoonie, Augury, none of you lot. Bear, Frankie. I'm not seeing somebody nearby that could do a very good high medical. We're on like an 11. Why can't I tend to Tofu? Tofu, what is up with your medical stuff? You've got extreme. Oh, because he's tended to already. Where did Dodsworth go just then? Fucking bastard's a little bit fast, isn't he? You're either laying in a bed and I'm not seeing you because of that, or you have walked off and you're like just outside of my radius of view. I don't know where he went. It's probably like right in the fucking center of the screen, knowing Dodsworth. Actually, knowing Dodsworth, he would have walked off and up. He's either over here or he's gone upwards, because his bed, there he is. I knew fucking Dodsworth where he's up to. He's getting close to it. That doesn't look like starting a fire spree, that's fine. Have we got anything else to hunt? Yes, kind of. What have you got on you, gear-wise? You don't have anything that's like super concerning. You can drop that. What have you got? I just want to make sure nobody that has the food drops food out here, because my animals will eat it. Whereas if I keep something that's got food on them, on the actual caravan, my people will come and collect it off them slowly. A lot of these caravan animals are set to cull, I noticed. Which is interesting because they only just came back and they're going to be the ones that are carrying shit. There's another one in that pile. Drop that. There's still fires going off everywhere. Let's see. Which one of you guys have got the meals, honestly? I haven't found the yak yet that's got the meal pack on them. You don't even have stuff on you. You just look like you've got a pack on you. I don't want to accidentally drop the one that's carrying the food, because all these animals will bum rush it so fast. I won't even have a chance to get anything off them. You don't have anything on you. You just look like you've got gear. Social. No, you've got something on you. You've got a lancer on you. There's a tiny yak here. There's a whole bunch of like tiny yaks that have got stuff on them. You've got tables and shit. I haven't actually got to send them outside for a while, so it's kind of nice to be able to like come back with stuff. It's just I didn't get to come back with all the stuff that I wanted to come back with, you know? I think that's all the ones that I can see that are down here that were in the caravan so far. So we've still got 2 deaths. Medical treatment needed is Cammy, Clark, and Penguin. Cammy, what's your deal? You had a punch-up. Penguin's got burns, and you've got a bad back. You got a bruises. So you three are fine. Who's my extreme break risk? Most of the people that went on the caravan and some of the people that have been left behind here. Most of the people that went on that caravan, honestly. Exhaustion is loot. Why are you exhausted, mate? Dementia, hearing loss, bad back. I really can't do much for you. Starvation is Johnson. Johnson's got a choice at this point. He's choosing to like go consume milk in a paddock. Even though we got like fucking proper meals. We have meals. We have also nutrient paste as an option. Mate's making a choice. I know you're cooking for survival meals, but can you come out here and just do like cleaning for like a while? Get this place like cleaned up as best we can so that we can keep the food poisoning down a hot bit. Sappy's already up in there cleaning. That room's fine. Clean the kitchen as well. Clean that room. Okay, Sappy's got like the extra room. So by the time he finishes this, it will probably be dirty again, but that's fine. Go get that tortoise. Alright, so it's starting to get cooler already, which means we're going to lose grow spaces real quick, which means we're going to have to probably make sure that I have the roofs on all of the grow rooms because we take those off in summer to save electricity. And I can't be not having those on coming into colder months. So chuck that back there. This is still on. We're still good for temperature in there for the minute. Where else are we missing a roof? We're missing a roof off that grow room, which once the air conditioner's off, it should be safe. And we're missing one off this grow room down here as well. So I'm pretty sure these air conditioners are all off, so we should be safe to put roofs back down on this now, I hope. Get that all up in there. Get that in there. Not quite to that degree. I don't take it off the, like, walls, the blocks and stuff, because it just makes it a little bit easier to, like, replenish where I need that to be. And the air conditioner in here should be off already. I do have to check if this counts. I'll probably have to build up to, like, that part because I haven't mined out that yet. So that should count as a roof. That's got one. Okay, I think we're good by the look of it. Yeah. Okay, everything's going to have a roof back on it, hopefully. Temperature-wise, that is very cold. I'm going to have to probably start up some of the heaters soon. I don't want to turn all the heaters on yet, but I could throw on like a number of campfires I think would be acceptable at this point in time. We'll see how we go with that because the heaters might be too hot. But I don't want to turn on like the electric heaters yet because if we can save just a little bit of, you know, power, that would be great. I don't know if I've got fireplaces in further into the base. I think I've selected them all. Yeah. All right. Let's toggle them off as gathering spots because I don't want people going off to do it. And I want you guys to automatically fuel these things. We don't have any in here that are going to burn, which is fine. And I don't want them in here to be lit. There is no need for that. So turn those off. Okay. So now all the air conditioners should be off except for the kitchen. All the fireplaces should end up getting fueled, which, you know, is going to chew up some of the wood. But this is why we're cutting down said wood anyway. That's the importance of it. I will still have to go and mine more stuff in and around this place if I can. None of my originals sound like they've died yet, so I've only lost like 2 people, which is kind of shit because we've technically added Irina and we've lost Dorsey and Congo. Dorsey's been around for a really long time. Like I think he's like first area kind of thing, so losing him is kind of a bit shit. To like replace him with like a mediocre kind of replacement, you know, but like also having like the plague at the moment and stuff, like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of my colonists that have probably just got like a whole bunch of like skills and shit. So I do want to go have a quick round robin and make sure that they're all good. Amia, if my originals are good, I'll probably progress with this at this time. Not Bombay. Like, Bren is a very old colonist too, as well. I'm looking for chimpanzee. There you are. Bring that down a little bit so I can see a bit more corpsey. Alright, next up should be like Franklin or Dodsworth. Dodsworth has got immunity. So he's got immunity to plague. E looks like they're fine. Enyo or Engo? Hold on, let's have a look. Enyo. Alright, she's got immunity. Esme's not an original. I do keep looking at her as if she is. Franklin is. He's fine. What else have we got? None of the G's. Honestly, I don't think we got any of the H's. None of the I's. We've got Jet. Jet's fine. And Aurora. Alright. That would be nice for them for a bit. How's Kit Kat doing? Kit Kat's got an immunity. That's good. Lincoln's good. Let's see. Who else? Lumi's good. Somebody's got inspired creativity. Who else we got in here? Nick's got immunity. Nitro's not an original, but he's like a first join, so I do like to check on him. And Asun's got immunity. Good. I was a bit worried about that. Who else we got? Radma, no. Bring it up a bit. Sam is good. Seahorse has got immunity. Sorry, hold on. I clicked on something else there. Shadows. Shizuka is good. Silverware is good. Who the fuck else we got? Tofu. Tofu had, there we go, he's got it. He's got it extreme. Damn. He left that shit late. So, everybody else, I think that's the list. That's the list. Okay, so everybody, original colonists are all immune. So we've lost Dorsey and Congo and we've added Irina. So we went up to 304 and now we're at like, what, 302 or some shit. I think we're at like 302. So if nobody else dies, this is us going forwards with this. So mind you, there's a lot of people that are getting pissed off. I'm not too sure what for. Why are you about to break? Plague, malnutrition moderate. You guys are the ones coming back. You guys are the ones coming back in the caravan. Dark Eye, yep. So there's a couple of people that are about to have mental breaks, but we've only lost 2 people. We lost a medic and we lost a, what do you call it? A construction person. So yeah, I think we're at like fucking 302. Hold on a second. I can never maths when I stream, so I'd rather just fucking clarify that. So we got up to 304 with, oh shit, that ain't, minus 2 people. So yeah, 302, that's fine. I just wanted to double check my maths on that, because sometimes when I'm streaming, like, even if it's like a really minute calculation, it's like it's something that's like, I don't know, either I don't practice it enough when I stream, when I've got like multiple distractions or something, or it's just not something that like, I don't know, I'm not even sure. Like it's a weak point when I'm doing like multiple other things. It's like, I don't know, when you have like, I was gonna say like some kind of like a karate master type thing where they like slap you while you're trying to like do some kind of like a squat or something like that sort of thing. It's kind of like that shit. Like somebody's like actively slapping me while I'm trying to calculate maths. That's kind of what streaming is sometimes. And yeah, so I can't fully focus all the time sometimes. It doesn't make any sense, but that's probably the best way I can describe it for you guys. It's such a bad description. But anyway, now that we pretty much guaranteed with going ahead with this, I want to make sure that if it's harvestable, they get out and they harvest it. We've culled off a few of the animals. I do need to double check what we're doing with the animals. So the yaks are still a little bit too much. We got them down to about 22. I could probably drop off 2 more adult females and we can lose like 1 or 2 more baby males. We need to, hold on, yaks. We'll take out 3. Oh, not you. Take out about 3 more adults and we'll take out that 1 baby male because that will probably get culled anyway, but just in case. Now, horses are very low on our quantity anyway, but I'll just remove 3 horses. Preferably 3 female horses if I can. I know that the young ones will get culled anyway. I'm trying to find ones that are not pregnant actively to cull, so I'm not culling off extra meat that they could produce. Now muffaloes, I probably want to take them down by at least 2 more at the minute. Probably 2. It's not a lot, but it is just enough. That one's hurt. That's 1 male, 1 female. I want probably those 2 females as well. It's just enough that when they reproduce, they're going to kind of replenish what I'm taking away probably by winter anyway. It'll give us a little bit more food in meat and also in vegetables that are growing and shit. And then I can cull it again at winter. A lot of like the animals that are pregnant are going to miscarriage during winter because they're not going to have access to food. So all the ones that are currently pregnant, if they don't get those out before winter hits, they will probably lose them anyway. So yeah, taking them out a little bit now is not the worst thing because any of the ones that are born now, like today, might make it through winter and reach adulthood by the end of winter and replenish the numbers that I'm taking out anyway. So it should be fine. I'm not going to fuck around with the chickens and the ducks. I don't want to meddle with their numbers. The panthers I've been doing manually. The guinea pigs aren't even up into those quantities yet, but I could go and cull like their babies off at the minute. There's 5 of them. I could cull 5 adult females if they're not pregnant at the moment as well to let them reach adulthood. And we're constantly in a state with the cats where we have 3 that are like starving and I don't know why. So we'll have a look at that too. So, was it the guinea pigs? I want to cull off, if they are not pregnant, a couple of the females. If it was like 5, I can take out 5 females at the minute. Leave them alone otherwise. Yaks have been culled. Horses have been culled. Cats, I want to take out just a couple. Inspired taming, good. I don't need to take out many, but I'd rather take out the youngest ones if I could. You're like 4, Jesus. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Like maybe you? Get rid of you. Oh, hold on, there we go. Alright, 1, oh, you're pregnant. Maybe don't do that to you. Okay, so I've got 43 will go. And 38 will go. I think I've got like a little bit too many males, although interestingly enough, they're all around like 2+ years old. So I'll get rid of the extra one there because they'll replenish as well once they become adults and shit as well. So that should be fine. So animal filth, yeah, there's animal filth, there's animal starvation, that should help. You pregnant cat, yes. And other cat is also pregnant, so I can't cull them. Need warm clothing. We do. This place should be warming up because I just turned on the heaters. So, or I just turned on the fireplaces. So this place should warm up just a tiny bit. And the kitchen is now lousy with dead yaks. So good. We're going to have like a lot of meat. As long as we can keep this place kind of clean. So I don't want you in there. Lincoln, mate, I know you're coming in to do butchering. When you're done butchering, can I get you to clean the kitchen? Cool. And I saw Tro over here just a minute ago. I know you're out here selling areas, mate, but when you're done, I'm going to need to... That sounded like a couple of boomalopes got culled. I did not say to cull boomalopes, but honestly, that's actually not a bad idea pre-winter. Because, like, it doesn't really matter when we do them, but it is raining, so hold on a second. Let's go get some of the boomalopes culled down while I've got a chance to extinguish fire. So we've got one's currently injured, you're pregnant though. Your dromedary, let's get rid of a couple of the females are not currently pregnant because this will give them a chance to back up their numbers. And I only get chem fuel from them, so like, this is going to dwindle the numbers a little bit, but they'll make it back up. They'll be fine. And it's raining, so now's the time to do it. I'd rather do it now while it is pissing it down raining and they've got a chance to get extinguished pretty quickly than try to do it later. Plus, it will let us grow more shit here because I haven't taken out many horses. I haven't taken out many dromedaries. I don't think I've taken out